All right, we're back.
Hello.
Camera
hello.
snafu resolved.
Hello.
In the middle of a lore dump to end all lore dumps, and what's happening now?
Exposition who?
I had one more question.
You had another question. All right.
Yes. You mentioned knots in the weave. We've also heard the word node. Is that similar?
In what context was this node?
Oh, I have to remember. I want to say it had to do with where the power came from to create an orb. Correct me if I'm wrong, team.
I'm
It's
struggling
somewhere
to
in the
remember.
notes.
It's on the descriptions you have on those items.
Oh, tote.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some notes there that have to do with fucking shit. It has to do with the items that we have.
Yeah, the evil weapons.
The second elf is going to chime in and say, if my understanding is correct, in order to create such orbs, as you've described them, would necessitate the same points of origin as the weapons were created.
So, just so it's fully understood, like what has been going on. When we were at our most recent cult encampment, their leader was said to have needed to give that spear the final touch, which would allow it to make the orbs. So we were under the impression that the magic is put into the weapons, and then the weapons make the orbs, and they can't just be generated.
That sounds like an astute theory. I cannot claim to know for sure.
Okay. Oh, what about that dagger that we got from Braylon? Can we have him look at that?
Braylon. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
It wasn't from Braylon. It just happened to be right before we found Braylon.
before we found Braylon.
Yeah, the 10-year-old did not give us a dagger.
He didn't give us this knife. No.
What is that you're holding? A knife! No!
No!
Best vine ever. God.
The best.
This is what I love it so much.
Its name is Rezzer.
Yeah, I have it. I pull it out of my bag.
I've written down in my notes questions that I have been brewing.
Yes.
It's 12 different
Nice.
possible things to ask. We
I
asked
love
like
it.
4.
So you show it to him?
Yeah.
He'll actually grab it like by the tip, as if paying no respect to the fact that this is a legitimate weapon, and just kind of hold it up with the pommel up and the tip down, and kind of look around and say, "This is barely a step beyond mundane.
Rude.
Well, certainly nothing like yours." And he's gonna look at you as,
It's just, just a gift from a friend. NBD, we good.
given your experiences and position in whatever needs to happen next, you have my word that nothing bad would come from me observing this weapon.
I mean, do you want to see it?
Please.
Here you go.
This
Be
one
careful
he'll-
touching that one too, and I would remind him that he has bardic inspiration.
You have like
he'll-
20 more seconds.
He'll sort of look at this one with a more curious and careful sort of demeanor to his facial expression, and carefully giving it like an up and down once as you hand it over before he actually touches it. And he'll grab it by the sort of the handle and sort of flip it once in his hand, and hold it up as if he's going to look at it sideways, go up and down, and as he's looking at it, it'll start to hum and get this green glow that you're familiar with is. Magic from the Shadowfell. This just gets more curious as we go. Do you know how this was created?
Created? No, I don't think so. How it was originally used, yes.
Well, at some point, I would imagine you intend to keep it and use it. But at some point, should you return with this for study, I should very much like to make a fair exchange for it. But until then, I've not seen it.
I see. All right. Noted. I do have a bit of a kind of personal request. I feel like the questions that we've already gone over and the cool projections and stuff pretty much cover the bases of what I had questions for. I'd like to think that the majority of the things that we're looking for and like seeking answers for, the majority of us, if not all of us, are equally invested in this. But again, personal request here. Can I see that like cool like magic parchment paper thing? Just even if you have like a little scrap piece that still does that neat thing. I could buy it off of you, whatever you need.
Something tells me you're not looking for a mere parlor trick.
No.
Speak your mind.
So we were looking for the mud alchemist thing because my brother is currently being held by them. And I just want to like see him happy again. And if anything, show these guys what he looks like. Because, you know, I'm not very good at drawing. I can try really hard, but it's going to look pretty bad. So any way that I can get it from thought to paper as accurately as possible so that I can pass that information on to them, or perhaps show it to people like, hey, have you seen my brother Vin? That would be extremely helpful.
So one for you to keep.
I mean, even if it's just, you know, one that we see right now, and then maybe I can get someone to like copy just the picture of it so I have that and not the cool magic one. Either way, I'd be cool with either or.
He'll put his hands together in the same way that he did the first time he conjured this piece of parchment, but he's actually going to take a few extra seconds to sort of rub his palms together before stretching his fingers out and creating a second piece of this parchment and hand it to you.
Cool. As soon as Iz touches this parchment, anyone looking would see the stature of a half-orc appear on this this paper. Kind of stocky, but might have like a smile on his face. Similar kind of clothing to what Iz typically wears. Pretty like monochromatic, basic kind of leather stuff. Yeah, that's what he would look like.
All right. Is you would notice on the back of the paper is a series of lines of writing in Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
And you can check your Discord messages for that.
Oh! Dope!
Oh my god.
Yo, that's sick
So
as
cool.
hell. She will say that aloud, like point to this, like, hell yeah, this rules. That's also my way of saying thank you in a not very kind and proper way, but thank you.
I assure you the pleasure has been mine. Now, is there anything else we might be able to provide?
I don't really think that there will be much of a clear answer, but you said that these weapons are from the Abyss.
That is what I fear.
What about the Nine Hells? We haven't found much of that in our exploration. And frankly, every time we've gone somewhere, the more zealot types seem to be a little bit more on edge whenever I walk into a room.
Well, that would certainly corroborate the theory that whatever you're experiencing has something to do with the Abyss. And I'm sure you're no stranger to the ongoing conflicts between demons and devils. It seems that
Not
in your
anymore.
particular case, you are observing one side trying to gain an edge.
Hmm. Do collectively, not just to one of them, do any of you know about some kind of magic that would make anyone subjected to it paranoid or bring out the worst in someone? Because as we were diving into these underground keeps, I think all of us experienced some kind of whispers going on in our heads.
Yes, of course. There are all manner of capable beings of ill will and even just places so evil that a weak mind might be subject to unpleasant outcomes. Though in my experience, those occurrences can be split between deciding when you must fight it and gaining an advantage by embracing it.
Okay.
Fine.
I'd like to rage now.
I feel like you just called me weak, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah. I'll leave that there.
I mean,
Unintentionally, but yeah.
so much tension. Oh my god.
I know. It's like, what else do we now?
Hey. Maybe we should take a break.
Yes.
How's Braylon doing? Can we go see him?
Isn't it like nighttime?
Yeah, it's like
Is it
he might be
nighttime,
asleep.
nighttime?
Yeah,
Or
because
is
we
it-
got here, like we got to the inn at sundown. I
Wasn't
thought.
that like the next morning? I thought it
No,
was midday.
we called them like
No, this
we were like,
was-
why don't we go tonight? And then you just called her, and then we were just
Yeah,
here.
Oh,
Because I brought it up to the group, like, would we want to just see if we can stay in Waterdeep tonight instead of
And then
Have
Whirl
we
went
go in the
hard,
morning?
yes. Because,
hard yes? And then that's what
And
that's what we
happened.
ended up doing.
Yeah.
Because I think I had like a spell slot left for sending, and we didn't want to. We agreed that it would be better to just not have one missing spell slot the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll actually say, well, you are welcome to stay. But if you are in a hurry, the boy doesn't sleep much anyway.
How's he doing?
He's doing wonderful. For his age, he is one of the best performing pupils I've ever experienced.
Cool, but how's he doing with people?
He's great.
Like, he
He's
so
socializing well.
so he's not a jerk. He's not like he's a good kid, making friends.
Absolutely. Although we have had to create a special, we call it his workshop,
Gross.
for his experimenting and learning time. Seems that his intentions and his outcome are still a little bit more on the chaotic side. They don't quite line up. So, for his protection and everyone else's, we've created a special room for him, strictly for his studies. It seems that when he's happiest is around the other kids and during their leisure time.
And when he's sad, you stick him in a secret room where he makes stuff because he's sad.
Oh no, I apologize. My explanation was not that great.
Okay.
I've never seen the boy sad. Just more focused.
Do you guys have any idea what I don't want to say what he is per se, but like where is his magic derived from? Do you know how we found him? Have you heard his story?
Yeah, has he opened up much about anything about where he came from?
Has he given you guys any weird hand signals?
Oh, Madame Yolantha has told us everything that she could.
Okay.
And while he may be easily the most capable young man I've met in my days, he's certainly not the first natural-born sorcerer I've ever met.
Sorcerer.
Writing it down.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's why this group was trying to sacrifice him?
That might be difficult to say. The story of his father seems more likely that he was just driven into the greed and madness of one of many cults, and that his family unfortunately was tangled up in that mess. It seems that you found quite the diamond in the rough.
He wouldn't by chance like the color red. Like, I don't know, ruby red, would he?
Or
Can't
like
say I've
just
observed any
rubies.
indication of that.
Worth a shot. I just dislike
Yeah, it was
the
so
diamond.
That's just me trying to play words a little bit.
Yeah, but I listen to words too hard. We
I
all
know,
this
you
by
know,
now.
you listen very well, and that's fantastic.
I mean, we
I
did
know.
find him in a pile of rocks.
True.
He
In a
was.
quarry.
And
They're
then he
looking for
did-
stones at the monastery, Mount Alchemy, looking for gems. Just I said that just
Yeah.
fully out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, sorry, you go first.
No, I was just saying I just want to make sure that he's doing okay and is nothing's happening that's I don't even want to say out of the ordinary, because obviously he's out of the ordinary, but worrisome.
Hmm.
From my experience and everything that's been reported me to this point, he's not done anything bad, we might say. He is, of course, a child with incredible magical capability and explorative, so naturally we expect that to be a little bit on the hectic side of things. But nobody's been harmed. He doesn't seem to demonstrate any intentional tendencies to try and do anything bad, although he may bend the rules once in a while, as a young human child does.
I just want to make sure my little buddy stays my little buddy.
Well, you are free to see him if you'd like.
I mean,
Part of me wants to wait till tomorrow, but I don't know what else we would do here.
Does he have many classes tomorrow?
By his own choice, yes. But certainly no lack
What
of
kind
free
of
time.
Montessori school is this?
I'm fine either way. We can, I mean, we are kind of exhausted. So sleeping would be super.
But I mean, like, I would kind of rather want to see him now when he's not super focused on stuff that he's trying to do during the day, you know?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that we can't really change the vote. Like, I don't really know. He's a 10-year-old. I can't imagine he focuses on anything.
Well, let's say they talked about like the workshop and stuff, and we wouldn't want to like we don't know his schedule. We don't know when he's going to be doing certain stuff.
I mean, they just told us that we could literally do whatever. I'll be honest. I want to
Okay.
spend a night in Waterdeep because I love Waterdeep, but I am truly fine doing whatever.
I thought we would be spending the night here, either way.
Although,
Ooh, I did have one more question. I turned back to the different faction leaders. Is there a definite correlation between special gems and magical abilities? Those different weapons have gems on them, and we weren't sure if those contributed anything special, because there was the one that was more focused around the power of Earth was looking for a black pearl.
And the others were not.
The others were not openly focused on finding anything special other than just no. The short answer is just no.
Well, then I would surmise from this information and nothing else that that particular group is more onto something than the others. Of course, that is a presumption. But the answer to your question is yes. Even if pure magic from the abyss were to be the case here, which I cannot assume it's not, in order to manifest onto the material plane and be usable on a repeatable basis at that, channeling the energy through multiple items simultaneously would be far more effective than trying to maintain one. Gems make that easy to channel.
Thank you. That's I think that might help a bit more. If anything else, it might also show that the Earth cult is less advanced than the others. If the ones in their weapons have already been found, and they were still looking for their gem. Right. I think we're done bothering you for a bit at least.
Oh, it's no bother at all. Please, as headmaster of the order, I assure you I will see personally to the fact that we are as available to you as possible. And he'll look over to the group of the faction leaders and say, and they will say, we are juggling many matters, of course. Unfortunately, your elemental cults are not the only cults that seem to be at work here. And Astrid will look at Cal and say, the dragon campaign drags on, and it seems the wizards from Thay are involved. That would be the war that you had come from.
Those guys. Not again. Jeez.
Them darn Thay.
But
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
involved
those
in
things
this
he talks
endeavor
about all
now.
the time.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just making nothing.
Okay.
Okay, again, sorry, one more question. Does the name Orioth ring any bells? I doubt it would, but just as a shot.
It does not. It's not a familiar name to me.
He was a necromancer that we had fought upon arriving here, so. And that's where the whole web started. And then we, figured I'd ask, see if we could get a little extra information out of that.
You've spoken of cultists and elemental magic. This is the first that you've brought up necromancy on your own, other than the memories of the Lich.
Oh, yes, I'm not sure if the drawings came through well enough, but on the table there was the two symbols for divination and necromancy inscribed on the where the
yes,
altars were.
The altars. Curious. Did you see such a thing with this Orioth as well?
Real life me is blanking. I don't think we did. I don't think we saw anything specifically.
I don't know how good my notes were.
It was your first dungeon, so
It was
I
the
know.
very first one.
I
You
think for
needed more
Sam
time.
and
I remember that.
for Sam and Andrea, I believe that was your first dungeon ever in D&D, was it not?
That was the first time I used a weapon because our first fight I didn't have any yet.
Yeah, there were no
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna rely on what you guys have in your notes / remember for responses to this.
I don't have anything about it. I don't have anything about it.
So I don't remember seeing the symbol, but there was a weird, an odd storm that had appeared, an unnatural one, after he had been defeated. We're not sure if those two things had any correlation, but it's we had that idea at some point.
Green flashed out of his eyes. No, just like Thurl.
Yeah, just like
Green.
Thurl, the
Oh, shit.
undead. Yeah.
Don't just say things. That's all. Back to
Does
today's
Whirl
notes.
say? I would absolutely imagine that Whirl does that.
I don't just say things. Yeah, she totally does.
But also like the gasp and the blurt out, right?
Oh,
Or
fully,
no?
yes. Again, no chill. Zero. If there's chill, she's trying real hard to chill.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
So a
Spooky green
similar-
eyes.
Spooky.
Similar green eyes.
Similar purpose. And that was the first time you had seen that.
Yes. That would have been our only encounter up to that point. Right. I don't think the zombies
Zombies
Flash
were
green
just
when they died.
zombies. Yeah.
there were zombies, but we don't think that would be particularly important. Who was the voice? That weird yelling voice when we went in there. Did we ever find that
That
out?
one was. We decided that one was Orioth because that was the name of the guy, or it was. I mean, Orioth was the dude in the
in the
quarry.
cave. Yeah, he was.
kind of, and yeah, just the voice that shot out of him was the same voice that we kept hearing for a while.
Okay, so we did decide that was him.
Yeah.
So this has been a possession.
Yes.
Sure, that's the first time we thought about that.
Whirl, as the one that is speaking, or that spoke first, he's gonna hold his hand out to you.
I'll put my hand on his hand. This isn't the first time.
Yeah. You'll have a similar experience to before, where your memory will flash to that occurrence, the fight in the end of the cave, and the wand of magic missiles with the altar of hands, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Oh yeah, the hand puns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
Good times, my dudes.
And
Oh, yeah,
your memory will flash to the eye for a moment, and then back to the moment that Orioth, his body sort of convulsed and then melted into nothing except for his skull and his spine, and dipped into the portal at the back of the room. And your memory will freeze right there for what seems like minutes to you. For everyone else, it's just a moment. And you'll see, as soon as this moment between the two of them finishes, for the first time, Terrasil looks frightened. He's gonna think about it for a minute, and then look back at the group and say, as strange as this all sounds, but as real as it all is, there's no mistaking what that was. He's gonna conjure another book, flip to a page, and read it for a minute. And the other elf will actually stand up and join him. They'll look at each other with this very clear, oh shit. Turn the page to you. And show you this.
Oh,
Gross.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Have we heard that
Oh my god.
That?
name? It's Orcus, obviously.
It's you know,
Big spooky.
the world famous Orcus, who everyone knows. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
The words written into the description are absolutely on the page that you're reading in character right now.
Ooh, I zoomed in on accident.
Hold on a minute.
The fact that it says
Hold.
Prince
Sorry,
of the Undead, because we've run into a couple other princes right now.
That's where I was going. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got, I think, 4 princes, and I think I've got them all named.
Because we have Jan
We've
Sebin.
got Yancy Bin, we've got Imix and Agrimak are the other 2 that we've not placed where they belong yet, but are the other 2 princes. And then I think Ol Hydra is probably the water one, because they keep talking about Ol Hydra.
Yeah. We're obviously discussing this out loud, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So we're just throwing these names out there.
Please step in if any of this sounds familiar.
If you know any of these names, that would be wonderful.
You speak of the princes of the elemental chaos plane. This one is directly from the abyss.
So, if there were perhaps a chanting, and the words in the chant would go, become master of death, or become master of the wind, or anything like that, I'm assuming that would have some relation to these princes, and would that be referring to them as the masters of those things, or?
Well, you did tell us of these nodes, and you've been gracious enough to show me one of these weapons that you've discovered. It's a loose theory, but a theory nonetheless, that you may have discovered actual connections between the material plane and the planes of chaos. And it seems that these people may be working with someone from the Abyss. We've also had mention of the Great War and its ongoing conflicts, and how it seems to you that one side may have an edge, or at least think they do, and are running on their own theories. This becomes more and more dangerous by the day.
We're not out of time, are we? Please don't say we're out of time.
Well, I should certainly hope not.
Okay.
Well, I can't say that we've stopped any of them, but I can firmly say that we've at least slowed down a few.
If you have these weapons, then I would agree with that. But there are more, are there not?
We're guessing
Ideally, at least
2.
2. Yeah.
Say a
If
war
Astriel's-
pick.
Astriel's gonna like slam her hand on the table and stand straight up and say, anything that we can do to help. We're limited in people, but we are not limited in resources.
Could you get a building excavated? There's a place called Scarlet Moon Hall where there's a hole that's covered by a bunch of trash, and we think it would take a while for us to dig it all out. We might need some help doing that.
There are some grumpy fire things in there, so be
Yeah.
careful about that.
Technical
They're
term,
teeny.
things.
They're very small, but they
They're
explode.
teeny, but they hurt.
We can absolutely send some operatives to do that.
Thank you.
You maybe have like a safe room that we can borrow.
Also,
'cause
just generally, they're probably. Yeah,
You go ahead.
Your safe room idea is probably better, or
I
like
was-
along the same lines as
mean-
what I was gonna go with.
What I was gonna say is, do you have a safe room? I kind of have a tiny pot I have to smash.
Why would you need a safe room to do that?
I mean, just in case. Just in case.
Sure.
So,
Just gestures to one of the exits. There are like 6 in this room. There's a lot of places to go.
All right, y'all. How about let's go to bed,
cool.
and then we will meet Braylon at breakfast, and we will share breakfast together, and say our hellos at that point. How's that sound to everybody?
Sure.
Sounds great.
Great.
Are we staying here? Or do we want to stay somewhere else?
I mean, it's been a while since I've been to Waterdeep. I'm sure that we could do some partying.
Okay, but like I don't have money. I have no money right now.
do. And I know
got-
some places.
I
And
got
know
some
people.
cash.
Yeah.
I got some gold, baby.
Are you gonna spot me? I feel like I shouldn't ask you to spot me for a trip to Waterdeep.
Oh, I will fully spot you to it. I will spot most of you. Anyone who would like spotting, I'm capable of spotting. Not physically. I think we've been over that I'm not very strong.
Keep
But,
talking. I'll be right
What?
back.
But you can. I mean, you can
Monetarily.
make things. You can make things levitate though. So
Yeah.
you could be.
Yeah, that's pretty
you-
cool.
You could spot.
I guess. I can make things levitate in 3 different ways right now.
Well, you have
Damn.
versatile levitation. That's amazing. Yeah,
yeah.
I think we should enjoy. You could show us around some of the places you used to perform.
Yeah. I might like stay a little more low key just in case.
Mhm.
But yes, I have a plan. There's this place that I know that has like the best roast chicken I've ever had in my life.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna get real.
Since you want to stay low key, do you want us to dress up and like disguise ourselves because we're
No,
very
I think
noticeable?
if we don't if we pretend like we're not a band, like we just pretend I don't do what I do, I think that will be more helpful.
Okay.
Yes.
I pull Whirl aside and I say, "Hey, Whirl,
Yes.
how about we get Cal Trash tonight?"
I got
What a
that
thing to
just
come
in
back
time.
to.
Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get out of him. I say that I pull Whirl aside, so you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that, babe.
You don't even need a response from me. You know what the answer is. Again, Whirl is
It's
the
just-
most down to clown.
There's just like a very like special like signature look, and then it just smash cuts to in the middle of the night.
To like 6 empty things. Yeah.
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 This is very good.
Yeah.
Just us playing quarters in the middle of the bar.
Like,
You get like a pitcher, but like it's a fantasy pitcher, so it's actually like a small cask. Like,
Yeah.
here you go.
yeah.
Should we just like fast forward to the bar so that all this stuff definitely happens?
Yes, yes.
That'd be amazing.
Obviously.
Awesome. Okay. So
I was-
you decide to go for some relaxing time, and maybe upon asking for some direction or
Whirl
You know.
doesn't need directions.
consulting Whirl's expertise,
Thank you.
there is no questioning. There is no other option. To the yawning portal we go.
Oh
Yes.
my. Didn't you say at the end of last session, just don't go to the yawning portal?
I wasn't
No.
paying attention to anything. I
Here
don't
we
remember
are.
shit about fuck. So
I don't know nothing about nothing, but everybody else seems real excited about it.
yeah.
Yep.
I've just been here in like every single campaign I've done so far, so it's just very nostalgic for me.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I tweeted out earlier actually that I'm for this session especially I'm doing like little lobs of crossover to the other campaign I'm running. And they
Oh
have
my
been
God.
they have been
You're
in
learning.
Waterdeep for some time and have run into some of the people that you have now run into, and those people have made allusions to the stuff that other group is doing and that sort of
Oh
thing.
my god, we're together. Oh my god, I love
Yep.
this.
Which one is the
Um,
spin-off?
Which
Like
one's
one
the
of us
spin-off?
is Cheers and one of us is
Is
Frasier. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no spin-off. It's more like you both have your
It's-
own complete thing going on, but there's just like
so
this.
Is it like Buffy and
Convincing
Angel?
and-
TGIF. It's TGIF doing crossover episodes.
I was
Pretty
gonna say it's like where there was a main show which was Happy Days, and you have both Mork and Mindy and Joni Loves Chachi that like bounced off of it.
See,
Nice.
I was going with Buffy and Angel, but
No, because they're two related. It would be
Actually,
like
the
Buffy
collector in
and, like-
chat says crossover super episode incoming. You know what? It could happen.
please.
So
Oh
fucking
my
cool.
god.
Don't
Big
threaten me with a good
finale.
time.
It's just
Yup.
the Dat Magic cinematic universe. So
The MCU.
Imagine
always
me
a
trying to
second.
wrangle 10
Shit.
cats all at once.
Saint, he's done it
Possible.
before. It's
Yep.
chaos,
Possible.
but
I think
absolutely
I
possible.
myself am like 3 cats.
I would not expect to even like have anything productive happen. I would just be like the person that says, "Hey, here we are," and hit the like do the streaming thing, and you all just kind of go.
Just bullshit
Yeah.
How
the
that would turn
entire
out.
time.
Only
see what
yes.
could happen.
Juice, you and I should have a conversation then about something. I'm
Oh, okay.
bundling
okay.
around.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
absolutely
God.
down. Okay, so Whirl, you lead this group, and I should have known this was going to happen, so I should have uploaded
I
the map. I
literally
had, but-
told you it was going to happen.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know,
like,
I
by
know.
the way, I'm taking these assholes out.
Before you even get to the place, you can hear the jaunty, jovial tunes. People slapping their boots on the ground, hands on the table, clinking their mugs together, and singing together in this place. And as you walk in, you are met with the most uplifting atmosphere that you've seen to this point. So, what are you doing?
I am immediately going over to the bar stash to see if I recognize anyone.
I'm immediately looking down the giant hole because I'm terrified.
Yep, there's so for anybody who has not experienced the yawning portal in or out of character before, there you walk into this place and there's like a long bar right in front of you. Excuse me, a seating area with a couple fireplaces to your left, more seating areas with a couple more. Excuse me, a couple more fireplaces to the right, and then in the middle of this expanse to the right is this ring of brick and stone that goes maybe 3 feet off the ground. Huge, definite safety hazard, but nobody seems to really pay any mind to that, as this gaping 40-foot hole that goes in as far as you can see before going into complete darkness just sits in the middle of this massive room.
So fucking cool.
It's
The
awesome.
thing, as long as that ring is like marked well enough, technically it's like insurance-wise, they're gonna be fine.
There's like a big sign on the front that says "Fall at your own risk."
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god. Hold on. I'm trying to find the picture in the Tales from the Yawning Portal book. I can just pull it up right here.
Adorable.
I mean, I can get a picture and make a quick handout to show you guys real quick. I actually have a map of this for my other campaign.
Oh wait, is it in
yeah, I was about to
Waterdeep
say,
Dragon
Joe,
Heist?
your tweet.
Yeah,
This is
the whole
perfect.
tweet.
Is that the bartender? Is he here?
That is the bartender.
Okay.
Do I? Do
Hell
I,
yeah.
What's that?
I said, do I recognize him?
I'm gonna say in the insignificant NPC sort of way, yes.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I was like, not like we're buds. Just that Whirl has been at like all of the bars because that was her job for like 2 years.
Yeah, you'd recognize him for sure.
Then I will usher everybody to a table and I'll go up and order drinks.
All right. You have a list of options.
Ooh.
Holy shit, is that a floating eye?
Among others, the first that would appear on the menu of delectable delicacies at the Yawning Portal would be unicorn yak, dragon's breath,
Unicorn yak.
devil's piss,
Gross.
bog grog.
Bog grog.
Fog grog.
This is incredible.
Those are the 4.
Some of these I came up with on my own.
I hate all of them.
You hate
I'm
all of
gonna
them.
get-
Okay, let's get some more. I got 100 here. I got 100
I'll get-
more.
I'm gonna get at least 2 devil's piss because someone has to try it. I'll do 1 bog grog because it sounds funny and I like rhymes. I'll do. What color is the unicorn one? It's a very important question.
What color is the unicorn one?
Yeah.
It's a brownish yellow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it like thick? Is it
Oh,
like?
yeah.
Does it look chunky? Is it like a Guinness where like you can taste the tree?
I mean, it's getting there. You might have to chew on it a little bit.
It's like a mother's milk. I'll get 2 of it. And then the second one, I don't remember the name of that one, but I will get 2 of that. It's currently 7 drinks.
So that was 2 unicorn yaks, 2 devil's piss.
2 of the second one, which was not devil's piss or the unicorn one, but there was one in the middle there.
The
Dragon's breath.
Yes,
breath.
I'm gonna get
Dragon's
3
piss.
of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon's
And
breath. That's
then
3 of
and
those.
then 1 of the bog grog.
Bog
I super
grog.
want that bog grog. Yeah.
Okay, 2 of just to do that for now.
Let's get a
that's
flight.
8. That's 8 drinks currently.
That is 8 drinks currently.
And then probably like something to put in our stomachs for food.
A
This is
single
great.
corn chip.
Yeah, say
Just
that
a
again.
singular
The last
one.
Some sort of foodstuffs.
Oh yeah, you would know in character that they have like one generic beef and vegetable stew that is to die for, but also like the only food that they serve here.
Sure, I'll get 5 of those, and I'll be like, it isn't the chicken place, but it's gonna be fine.
Go with it.
fine.
And I will cover all of that.
All right, so that's gonna be a total of there's 8 drinks and a 5.
Yeah.
25 silver.
Juice works.
I will do
retail
3
in
gold.
D&D.
And nicely thank the bartender, probably flip my hair, giggle a little bit, just the general thing, and then like carry it off at the table.
He'll give you a wink back. Why not?
Everyone does.
God, Whirl is in her
And I'll just like
element.
bring out an
Oh,
assortment
yeah.
and be like, I don't know what any of this is. They've changed the menu since I was here last. I could pronounce it all before. I think this one has unicorn in the name. This one's a dragon breath, so Cal has to have at least one of them. This one rhymes with itself, and this one has the word yak in it. Yeah, go nuts! Everybody get one, or 3. I've got 8. I'm drinking one of the dragon ones.
I'm taking the yak one.
Oh, it's Yak's Fist. Was it Yak? Or was it Devil's
No,
Fist?
Devil's
One of them
Devil's
was-
piss.
One of those
Yak's
was-
Unicorn yak? Was it
you know what?
unicorn
You
yak?
totally screw up the names this way. I love it.
Perfect. One of them, but I fully also say one of them has piss in it.
Are any of them shots? Or are they all, like,
the
they're
dragon's
all-
breath are shots. The rest are actual like drinks.
Okay,
Cool.
immediately taking a Dragon's Breath shot and then switching to Devil's Piss.
I guess I'll take the
Whatever.
other devil's piss because
Yeah,
I feel like that has to be a thing.
Clinky.
Yeah. I'll go for the unicorn yak because unicorns are cool.
Unicorns are cool.
So are yaks, even though they're not real.
Magic, I just want you to know that virtually every song that you've ever played, I have either written down or immediately downloaded from Epidemic Sound. So thank you.
It's all so good.
You are
This is
so
like
It's so good. It's so good.
best OST.
Awesome. Thank
I
you.
heard
thank
one
you.
of them on another actual play podcast that I was watching, and I was like, God, this sounds familiar. We fought things to it.
Yeah.
And like,
Yup.
I'm very
So
excited.
good.
And for anybody who's either watching this live or the YouTube video eventually, we do have the appropriate licensing to play all of the music that I play on this channel. So no DMCA's, please, because you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
I paid for it and went through the appropriate channels, and it's all legit and legal. Anywho,
And they back it. So
and they
you're
back
good.
it. Yes. So I think I got this. Yeah.
Yay!
This is the
How many
yawning
con
portal.
saves do we need?
How many con saves?
None yet. Probably. I
Emphasis
don't know.
on yet, and
Yes.
probably with a question mark.
It's an operative term.
There's not a question mark. It's an exclamation point.
Yeah.
All right. Who had what?
I had 2 drinks. I had a shot. I had the dragon and the and the piss.
I'm chugging the piss.
All right. So the dragon breath is the shot, right?
Yes.
And as you take it, it is not chilled liquor, unlike the others that were available, and it'll have this warm cinnamony feel as it goes down smoothly.
So it's Fireball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's dragon's
great.
breath.
Fireball.
Shut up, it's dragon's breath.
Oh my god,
I
you're
hit
spitting
the-
a fireball out of your mouth.
Sorry.
Those of you who take your first sips of the unicorn yak are going to be met with a sort of a sort of stewy texture. It's a little thick. It's a little I'm stuck in my teeth. I don't know.
No.
And it tastes brown.
It tastes brown.
And for those of us that have had bad alcohol before, we know exactly
Yeah.
what that means.
Yeah, it tastes brown.
Yep. Yep.
It
That's why I drink
tastes
beer.
like the color brown.
Just picture like a really thick, kind of flat cola that's like been out for like several days and has lost all flavor.
I was thinking like a stout where you can't see through it.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like Left
okay,
Hand from
so-
that bar where they made the stout floats.
raise of
Everyone knows
hands
what I'm talking
to-
about.
I didn't know his conversation could make me have a stomach ache. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Oh yeah. Raise
Yeah,
of hands for
welcome to
people who had that.
With the unicorn yak?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, I had the
Oh.
unicorn yak.
That was just
Order.
you?
I think so.
All right. You need to make
Yeah.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh dear,
Oh,
dear
no.
Christ.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh my god, wait, we have a yawning portal map? Hello? I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bud.
I made
Get
this
in here.
for my
I'm gonna
other
set this
campaign
place
and
on fire.
quickly
That is
uploaded
a
it for
7.
you.
Alright.
You got a 7.
Oh my
All right.
god.
So you
That
do
is
like
Looks so good.
take a sip and then dry heave and then you have a little and have to spit it out a little bit.
This is the second time I've thrown up today, folks.
You're cleansing. It's okay.
Bartenders yell simultaneously, "If you yak it, you don't back it!" And then the bartender that served you is going to like flip a silver piece back to you.
Oh,
Oh.
that's so funny. It's like they're
That's
betting on
the
whether or not you
greatest.
can drink it.
Damn.
jeez.
Oh my god.
Bingo.
It's funny. That's really funny.
Uh,
I'm
next
like,
up was
challenge
the
accepted.
Devil's Piss. Who had that? Raise of hands.
I had one.
Raise of hands. You too?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, make a Constitution save, please.
Hell yeah.
I
Oh,
believe.
I believe in myself.
Ah.
Bardic inspiration for myself. Let's fucking go.
Come on, Sarah.
I'm
No.
not doing anything.
Con save. Con save. Oh shit, where'd it go?
That's a 10.
Wait, plus a D8.
18. Come on, get to 18.
Oh,
My god.
All right. So you both take a big glug of this at the same time, and both of you have this look of like, uh-oh. And World, you manage to like swallow it and just like close your eyes, and you're like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And you're okay. But Taryn, you let out this massive belch and just kind of like rear back, and this actual fire breath emits from your mouth up to the ceiling.
whoa.
And then after a moment, you're fine.
I'll have what he's having.
Beautiful.
Hold up. 1 second. I have a plan. I'm gonna do something, but 1 second.
Ooh.
That
If
was
you're
a
actually
third-
having what he's having, they'll serve one up real quick. And
No,
tell you-
I
Okay.
No, you're bringing it over. I'm pulling him over. I'm like, you are writing down everything that we are ordering. I will pay you tomorrow morning or at the end of the night. Depends on how we get out of here.
So Taryn immediately looks around. He spots the bathroom, and he's going to grab the mug that the devil's piss was in, and he says, "Hold on, I'm gonna go try something." And he just walks off into the
Oh
bathroom.
no, I hate this idea.
I am concerned.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh, the other
Um,
drinks, for the love of God.
Last one was Bog Grog. Who had that?
Yo, hell yeah.
Was that just is, or is World just hype? Is hyping you
I was
up,
just
or-
excited about it. That
Okay.
was
It's
all.
just hyped for it.
So it's just is.
Yeah, I only ordered
Yeah.
one. It was
Okay.
2, 3, 2, 1.
The Bog Grog is unexpectedly much more resemblant of like a very dark ale,
Tight.
and tastes what we would describe in the real world as carbonated, but that doesn't exist here. It's just got this harsh feel to it with as it hits your tongue and your throat, but it does go down pretty smooth, and you actually end up with 10 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Oh, dip. Man, that's great. It's a little like spicy in a weird way.
I see.
Describe
McDonald's
carbonation
Sprite.
without knowing what carbonation is. That's the challenge.
Exactly.
Ooh,
I can't remember who said it. I feel, God, I can't remember, but someone described carbonation as spicy. Like,
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's
sure.
like when the drink is like trying to bite your tongue.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good. Damn.
Cool. So,
There's still 2 more whole shots here. Anyone, and I'm gonna like look at Cal.
Please don't let me ruin your good time.
No. Cal, my dear, and I push one of them toward Cal, and I put the other one up.
And I will hold my empty one because I already had one.
Cal.
Come on. Cal.
All right, I'll
Go.
drink whatever this
Go.
is.
Cal.
All right,
Cal.
and
Cal.
cheers,
Cal.
Cal,
Cal.
and we both take
And
the
Empty
dragon's
one.
breath.
Oh, you do the dragon's breath.
Yes, yes.
Okay, make that con
Hell yeah.
save.
Wait, what?
But there wasn't a con save when I did the dragon's breath.
Dragon's
Am I-
breath
am I
was
mixing
was
that up?
fireball.
Yeah,
The
dragon's breath
dragon-
was shot a fireball.
Oh yes, I am mixing that up with something else.
It was
It's
cinnamony
cinnamony and
and
warm and
smooth.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I got that mixed up with the other one.
Yeah, the devil's fist was the one where you spit fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, how about a nice game of silvers? Let's call it that.
Yeah.
Right?
There's-
Nice game of silvers. Using Devil's Piss, because that just looked like a
Oh.
good time.
There's gotta be like, is there not like a base ale that I could just get like a bunch of? You can only get these 4 options.
Oh yeah,
Basically like
there are
Bud
generic
Light.
ales, but we had to
Oh,
have
tell
fun
you-
with the fun name drinks that I came up
Oh,
for you.
No, absolutely yes, but like now, I'm just gonna get like a box of ales and just
Absolutely.
yeah. I'll go up and get 10.
That's
If we finish them,
1
great.
silver total.
at
It's the
some
cheap
point,
stuff.
at some point
And
At
now
some
you light.
point- during all this happening, Taryn would come out with his mug full of a different colored liquid, and notice that it's different colored, and then he looks at it and he'll end up dumping it down the hole. And it's,
That took a turn I was not expecting, but
as-
was also fully expecting.
as he looks very disheartened because the color is different.
Are you gonna leave us hanging on that?
So okay, so
I think, and
You
I
don't
think
have to
don't
tell
know
us if
what
you
I-
don't want to. I think this would be a fun joke if you left it that way.
so, so like the way I described it was it started off as he pisses in the cup, and then when he comes out he sees that it's not
fully
not
yes.
the same
it's
color
not-
as the drink. It's a fully different color, so he's disappointed and then pours it down the hole.
Nice.
And now some poor person has to clean up a cup full of piss. Not that that's not happened here before, like if we're being honest, but
Probably not. Yeah.
cool.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
We're doing this Silvers game.
Yeah. Everybody knows how to play silvers, right?
Yeah, totally. I
Yeah.
totally can play
I think
D&D
so.
Silvers. You just bounce it in, right?
Yeah.
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 It's an-
So is it a dex
Yeah.
check? Is it an acrobatics check?
What? Yeah.
is it? Yeah. Do you have to make a ranged
What's
an attack?
Yeah. What's the like the mechanic of us playing
Yeah.
Silvers?
How do we do rollies? Is that how it works?
Rollies.
What do you say, DM?
Was that a question for me?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
the
we need to-
mechanics of us playing playing
Silvers.
quarters?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Let's make it a dexterity check to see if you can bounce the coin into the intended container. 11 or plus is a success. 10
Oh.
down is a fail.
Yeah, you fuckers
Ooh.
are going down.
I'm not doing
And
good.
then
I'm not
are
gonna
we
do
just
great.
following the same rule where you make it
You make it
drink?
someone else drinks it, right?
You make someone
Yes.
else drinks it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to play.
Hey, when I was your age, I was playing drinking games with Mountain Dew. There's
Right?
nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So wait, what am I doing? I'm doing a dex.
Dex check, just top
Just
dex.
check.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
check, not a save.
Too
Perfect.
bad.
Woofda.
Oh.
All right, you have missed. Who's next? I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh.
I have a +4 and it's a miss. Rude. Oh, Taryn, you got one. Who has to drink
I
that beer?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we're doing it this. I thought we were gonna
Yeah.
do it at the end.
Oh no, you start it now. because then we're about to get worse. That's why quarters becomes fun.
Okay, so I'm assuming with my 19 perception, that Taryn would have heard like the aside, like let's get Cal wasted tonight, so I would make Cal drink it.
This
Not all
is
bad,
extremely good.
P.S. Because I'm definitely tweeting this right now. Nerdwater, are you on Twitter?
I am. Hold on, let me pull up my handle. Let's keep going.
You
though.
can send it to me on Discord.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make Cal drink that one.
Is this the con
has a
save?
nickel in it.
It is. Did you do Dragon's Breath or?
No, but this is
Devil's Piss?
beer.
Oh, it's just beer.
Oh, this-
Yeah,
Just
this
regular
one's
stuff?
freaking cheap beer.
All right. Well, how cheap? Because maybe I do still need a con save.
10 of them was a silver.
10 of them was a silver. Yep.
This is like we're drinking PBR, like
Yeah.
vitamin R right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I feel well rested, and my other exhaustion level is gone because I'm very well hydrated thanks to this
Fair.
this watery beer.
Watery.
Yeah. You have to drink it cold because otherwise you can taste it.
All right. So
Who's next?
I think it's,
Oh, sure.
Is.
It's just a dex check.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. 21.
Oh shoot!
Damn.
Who's drinking?
Ooh.
Hey, Cal, you're looking a little thirsty there, buddy.
All right.
It's Cal's turn. Cal.
Yeah. Go.
All right. Hey, I've got a fun something else I'm gonna do with this. So let me do this first.
Well,
But
That's a miss.
hold on. Let me.
Do you feel in danger? Are you gonna try and get like advantage on this? Because
A lot. Let me. Since we're just doing straight checks, let me do this.
Sam, can you send me your Twitter handle as well, please?
There we go.
you're on Twitter?
Yes.
Unless you don't want me to tag you in this.
Oh no, you can tag me. It's
Kind
fine.
of on Twitter.
Yeah. I see things on Twitter. I don't.
I'm pretty
write
sure I
things on
actually
Twitter.
followed
That's
you,
fair.
but maybe I missed
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
write things on Twitter. It's Stand By Sam.
I might follow you. I don't remember.
Or wait,
I'm paying attention.
which one?
Oh.
No, actually, I think it's at Scenic Sam.
Yeah. You have
That one.
one is your
Scenic
nickname and one is your
Sam.
actual handle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scenic_Sam.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I follow you. Be good.
Well, it's okay. So because you said that
Gotta
out
make sure
loud,
we're
if you
real
end up
friends.
getting a bunch of random followers in
Sorry.
a couple weeks, then just a heads up.
Well, once again, I say, I don't post things. I just look at things. I can promise you that.
Hello, YouTube.
Word with me.
yay!
Eternalized.
Eternalized, absolutely. All right.
Okay.
I think Taryn was
so-
next, right?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
so I failed the dexterity, and I also failed my strength to keep my strength in check. So Cal, when he's trying to do it, flicks the quarter like really, really hard, and like the piece goes like flying into the air and just like falls down the portal. And like we wait for like 10-15 seconds, and then a few more seconds, and you just hear like the ever so slightest of like ding. And Cal's just gonna look around the table and go, I'm sorry. I think I may have ruined the game.
We
No.
we have
And
more
I'll-
silvers.
I've got more.
Are you doing that on
silvers, bud.
purpose?
And I'll
Doing that
drink
on purpose.
I'll drink the drink that I was supposed to have for failing that. And
We are 2 beers down. You are welcome to take an additional one if anyone would like to. We got 8 more to go. Let's keep going. Darren.
Cool.
Darren,
For the
Darren.
record, I am totally down with like beyond the dexterity check. Make up whatever shit you guys want. I'm down with it.
So, God, I'm gonna do a funny thing. So as the coin bounces on the table, Taryn's gonna get excited and accidentally do thaumaturgy, so it like bounces and like makes the glass like bump into the coin and it falls off.
Oh no.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay.
It's okay. You got this. You got
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
All right.
Gert.
Oh,
Go,
it's me.
go, go, go.
It's
Yes.
me. Shoot.
And I clap every time. Oh,
That's
a more
12.
11. Yeah.
Hey, Cal.
You should
You
pass.
know what's up?
I don't know if I should be having any more. My accuracy seems to be off. I think I may need to cut myself off for the evening.
Well, how about this? You'll get a pass on the next round if for some reason we decide to keep giving them to you. And then maybe,
Yeah.
like, after that, we'll reassess.
Yeah.
My turn. Go for it.
At this point, all checks are going to be at -1.
Oh,
I'm minus
19.
1.
Nice.
I will, just, like I said, I will give it to Taryn.
Okay, yep. I'll go ahead and just down it.
Great. That is 4. We've got 6 left. Is.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Well,
Damn.
All right, Cal.
Go.
Cool.
Oh, shoot. Who are you giving it
There you
to?
go. I'll give it to Whirl, since Whirl seems to be so enthralled by this.
I didn't come up with this game. I just brought us here.
Yeah.
Gert's the one that came up with the game.
True.
good game.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Darren.
Okay. I don't think I have any extra money. I really think I don't have anything else.
I am supplying silver for the game.
All right.
Yeah.
Plus, also, you can fish it back out at the end. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
like I've not put my hand in a beer.
Yeah.
Whirl, could I have another silver?
Yes,
I'm gonna like do a
I'll
double.
just like jiggle out a couple on the tables that we've got silvers.
I'm gonna take 2 in one hand and try to do like a double plop thing.
Oh boy.
Oh
Let's
god.
go.
So
All whammies.
all whammies. That's a when just like
We're at
when just like
5, right?
smacks into the bottle, knocks it over, it spills out.
Ah, party foul.
Damn it!
All right, here we go.
Come on.
All right, big money, no whammies.
Gert.
Nope.
Haha.
That is
Con
a fail.
Oh, they're all -1 now.
Oh
Great.
shoot!
Cool.
They are
I did
all
a
-1.
con save. Sorry,
You did a con.
that was
You
the
gotta
wrong
do
one
dex.
because I'm drunk.
Wow, so was wrong.
That was a, sorry. So that is a 16,
15.
15.
Okay.
We're at -1.
How you feeling, Cal?
I'm gonna message you, be like, pass it to Iz, and then we'll kick it back to Cal.
Okay. All right, Iz. I'll give it. I'll go with Iz this time.
Sick. Just downs it. I think it's my turn to throw the thing in the thing.
Nope, it's my
No,
turn
it's
first.
Whirl.
Oh, okay.
I
Go,
have
go, go.
I
Okay.
wanna see what
Oh,
happens.
you're right.
Damn.
Tight. So I'm gonna bounce it, and it's gonna bounce off the table and clock someone else in the head. I'm gonna go, oh! And immediately, not knowing what I'm doing, mask of many faces and change into someone else.
Oh shit!
Which I would like to point out I've
Whoa.
never done before.
Not at all.
Yo, that's
like-
wicked cool. You didn't-
Yo!
How come you didn't tell me that you could do this?
I didn't. Oh, that's different. I didn't know I could do this. This is new.
Who did you like think of when you did it? Did you
Just
just?
there was a lady across the bar that just is like a brunette, and that's what I look like.
Okay,
Damn,
but why did
that's
you, okay.
pretty
why
good.
Why did you turn into
And I'll
a
like
three?
change back and not know how I did that, and I'll have to think about it for later.
Okay, but why'd you turn into a 3-foot Goliath? Well, how did that work?
3-foot Goliath. Nice,
Adorable.
amazing.
Goodness.
Is.
Well,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
10?
God.
Is
It's
that-
10. Oh, 11
No.
it has to be 11.
Ah,
All right,
shit.
Cal.
Go,
Back
go,
to you, buddy.
go. Go.
Oh, so close.
All right. Gang, we've got 5 beers left.
Do it.
Yeah, just so everyone is aware. We're halfway through.
Okay,
Big money, no babies.
it's my turn.
Yes.
Damn, 8.
Nope.
At
Does
this-
anyone
at
want
this-
more like bog grog? I'm gonna go get another couple. Anyone?
Give me some of that Devil's Fizz. That sounds fun.
I got you.
Yeah,
Anyone
I'm
else?
gonna just hand you a gold. I am fully funding.
How about
this
you,
evening.
Cal? You
Yeah,
want some
well,
Devil's Piss?
You need
I
some
get another
water,
one, too.
Cal.
We get to burn fire.
I can do that already.
You
can
can burn
do it.
double fire.
Even better. I'm gonna go to the bar and go get more drinks.
Do it.
And bring it
I've
back just like a
slid you
tray.
Gold.
Hell yeah.
All right, Dex from me. That is a 17.
17.
And that's gonna go to Whirl.
Ooh.
Fine.
So we're at 4 now?
We're at 4 left until someone buys more booze.
And Iz and I are gonna share or we're both going to drink a Devil's Piss, correct?
I
think so.
I also
Yeah.
asked for one. I don't know if that got through, but yeah.
I
would
got
also like
enough
to
for
point
the
out that
table.
we should probably also eat the stew that I had also ordered so that we don't die tomorrow. So we don't
Oh,
wake
yeah,
up
100%.
still again exhausted.
So you're going to the bar. Is there anything unique you're doing other than was it 3 Devil's Pisses that you were going for?
Yeah, that and then 3 bog grogs because they're fucking awesome and you need other people to experience it.
Nice.
I think slightly inebriated, she's like walking over to the bar and she'll do like a little spin, and as she like plops herself in a seat, God, what is her name? I forget. She's gonna turn into that human form you've seen her before, her friend Tara, and just kind of flick her hair back and say, I need a round, kind of. I need these and these on that table, please.
It rhymes.
It rhymes!
I
You're
want
public,
to
you didn't even
experience
know it.
this bar role-playing event in real life, in character. I don't care if I'm the only human. I'm just sitting at the corner of the bar, just watching.
Oh my god.
We need it
Because
to happen.
This is great.
Yeah. I haven't
Did you
played
hear-
a good drinking game, like a real drinking game, in truly a hot minute.
Right?
I
Oh,
love
same.
beer pong with such a passion.
Yes.
'Cause I'm very good at beer pong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was my game.
Yeah.
That is my game. I mean,
All right. So.
Pong, regular.
Pong and beer pong are 2 very different games.
Yeah. What is this? 1970? No, I'm kidding.
It's the post
they invented
Malone
beer pong.
version, so
There you
can't.
go.
Yeah.
You're getting charged 6 silver. For
Hey,
your
I
six-
just pass along that gold that Whirl sent my way. I'm also gonna ask for like a bowl full of bread or something so that we're all not completely dying.
They
and then
will
just
remind you that the stew is all the food that they serve.
sick. Just gonna wait for that bread over that
no,
table.
no,
Okay,
not,
thanks.
not at the table. Not sick at the table. Please leave before sick.
Okay.
Please leave before 6. That's
Please
the whole
leave
story.
before 6.
That's amazing.
It's just so we can all vomit over the hole, like it's like that one scene.
It's gonna
in
be the
Project
final
Arcus.
shot.
Yeah, no,
So gross
Whirl,
down there.
You would actually know that like things that are seen being projected into the hole warrant discharge from the establishment. So the little antics that have happened at this point are like.
Technically, only one of us threw something into the hole. Mine bounced off
Yeah.
the gentleman's head.
Mhm.
Fair.
All right. Who's? Oh,
Sarah's
it's Whirl.
turn.
Oh,
I thought
it
it was.
Right.
No, it's Whirl.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
oh
Whirl.
shit!
Because I
Last one to
went.
go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, this is so much how a game of
This is-
quarters go.
Yup.
Absolutely.
Wait, is it your turn? Is you? You drink first. Oh, okay.
Oh. All right, Whirl.
Solely because you've given me my last 2, Gert.
Oof.
All right.
Let's
all
go.
right. All right.
All right. And now everything is at disadvantage.
Ooh, and a
Oh,
minus
get
1.
litty.
Tight.
Gert's just gonna like eat her stew as she's in between turns.
Smart. Is will return with the drinks.
Is.
We got the, what was it, Devil's Piss and the Bog Grog. You really gotta try it. It's spicy. It's like weird bubbly, and it's good for you. Probably. I don't know. I can't recommend that. Just drink it. It's real good.
All right.
Isn't it just like you 3 that all like boop, 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 wanted it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Got
That's right.
yeah. Is it still -1 as well?
It
Yeah.
is
Not like it really
disadvantage
matters,
now.
but
Oh,
Disadvantage.
just
okay. So
Okay.
9. Tight. Yeah. So
Oh, my bad.
is
Didn't mean to do
totally
that.
tries to flick the silver into the cup and just like it just kind of rolls around it, and she's like staring at it intently, just rolling it to get into the
You're
cup.
like doing this with it as it goes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
Go ahead, Cal.
Go.
GM, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Should I make this next roll a just for flavor wise, is this a performance check or a deception check of what I'm about to do?
Ooh.
That would depend on what you're about to do. Did I miss something?
Not yet. They're both plus nothing, but like I'm just
We'll follow the basic thing. Tell me what you're about to do. Everybody above the table will know, but in character will not know, and then we'll just tell you what to
okay.
roll.
So as everyone's looking at me, I'm gonna just quickly look up and go, "Oh my goodness, something's coming out of the portal."
It's very good.
Very good.
It works. No roll. It works.
It works.
It works. Everybody goes, what?
What?
And then Cal just clinks it in the glass and is like, "Oh my, lucky shot that time." Next.
Who drinks it?
You know what? Make a performance check. Let's
Just
see if
to
we
see.
add something else to it.
Oh,
my
my
God.
goodness.
Got 11.
Okay, you get like a
Oh,
couple of
buddy.
stragglers from like across the room too that are like, what?
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Who's next? You got like 4 left,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Who's drinking the beer, my dude?
Yeah, who's drinking?
Yeah.
I thought, has Taryn gone in a while? Have we been
And Taryn
skipping?
hasn't drank anything.
Oh,
I have
okay.
not drinking anything, but I'm
Okay.
next.
But you did just order a bunch of stuff. But Cal, who gets it?
Oh, whoever wants it. I'm
Cal,
sorry.
throw someone under the bus. Who gets it?
Just personally attack one of us. You've been too nice.
No, this is all not used to such rowdy
I mean,
partying
here's the
guy.
thing. I believe this is a correct rule in everyone else's house rules, right? That if you can't choose, you have to drink it yourself.
Ooh.
Shoot.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good,
I
honestly.
cannot choose between all of you. Why don't you all sip from the same glass? Everyone
do believe-
take the turn.
Like I said, I will persuasion check this if I have to, but we all know I'm gonna win. It's a rule that if you can't choose, you have to drink it yourself.
Well, then I suppose you're correct, Whirl. Then why don't you take it since you're so adamant about this?
Got her.
Okay.
Also, minor correction.
for-
It's throwing them under the wagon.
Okay.
Yes.
What's a bus?
Speaking in very strict D&D terms
Yeah,
and rules.
well.
Let's keep
Under
it. Let's
the
keep it
coat.
legit.
It's under
okay?
the buzz. It's when you get like attacked by a bunch of bees. I believe I said that.
Under the buzz.
I have a lisp. Bees? That's my other character. Whose turn is
So-
it? Oh, it's Terrence.
Yeah, before the start of the next round, Taryn is. Y'all wanna do one of these bad boys?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Which bad boys are we doing?
We have options.
I'm taking the piss again.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. Let's fucking do
Actually,
it.
Let's go
Actually,
for it.
I'm gonna take some of the Bog and like pour it up to the brim in the devil's piss and like mix the two and see how that goes.
Whoa.
Oh no!
Oh,
It's
no.
bad idea.
You never mix them. You never mix them.
All right, here we go.
Fun. That's intelligent.
And we
Yeah,
have
intelligence
con-
tells you you never mix them.
Con save. Oh,
Ooh.
oof,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
I
it's
hit
all disadvantage.
Okay.
Right.
Oh no. No.
Oh no!
Oh,
That is a 6.
9.
We're doing great,
It's
guys.
bad time. It's downhill.
We all do different color fire this time. It's just.
Absolutely. And every time one of you belches, you get like a round of cheers from around the bar because clearly everybody around here knows exactly what you're doing.
When it is, doesn't she accidentally like morphs into Cal for a hot second? Just like doesn't even realize that she did it, and then as soon as like the belch is quelched, then she's back to herself. Gross.
Oof. That's too. Why did I do it again?
Because it's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the silver and I'm gonna bounce it. I'm gonna pretend like I do it really hard, and then I immediately look up, like it flew up to the ceiling, and then I do a tiny one and cast banishment on the silver, and then move the glass underneath it, so it'll just fall in.
So nuts, but I was gonna do something very similar.
God.
Are we gonna roll for? Oh, that's a 5th level. Are we gonna roll for that to see if that works?
No,
or does
this
that
is
also
totally
just work?
role playing. Whatever you
Okay.
guys want to make happen happens. This is great.
Great.
Uh,
Well, aside from
I
like
just-
killing people, but
yeah, I don't think we're.
We do that enough on our normal days.
drinking game
Yeah.
stuff. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So the coin or like the silver just like falls like an inch above the sky and then or like into the air and then just falls into the glass. Like, oh my god, I'm so good with coins. Hey.
I'm
Kurt.
suspicious.
Yeah. Why do I feel like people are cheating at this table?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody's cheating. It's just all fun.
I will
Anyway,
concur with
okay.
that.
Take
Yeah.
your drink.
Okay.
Take your drink. Gert.
Drink your drink. We got one left of
All
the
right.
original 10.
All right.
If
No
you guys
pressure.
would like to do contested rolls of like insight and deception and all that, you can go for it. But I'm not going to call for any of it.
Yeah.
Nah.
This is all role play as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Gert is sloshed. She's not gonna.
I miss Gert.
Yeah. Oh goodness. All right. That's a.
Ooh.
That's a
Ooh.
17.
Oh no, that's the
That's
last
Constitution.
Oh dang it! I did it again. Why do I keep doing it?
Hey.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it
gosh.
just
I did
clicked it,
so
like, 3
many.
times.
Oh God.
Wait, you did that 3 times, so it's like it's still.
Okay, but the
16.
first 2 were both 16. So
Man.
we're still. Yeah, that's what's happening.
That is OG beer number 10.
All right, Cal. You get to
get the
finish it
last
out
one.
for us.
Round it out, buddy. Round it out.
Come on, you got this.
Chug. 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 So
Chug.
thaumaturgy guys, chug.
Chug.
That is exactly what would happen.
What were the dexes for?
To see if you made the quarter or the.
Oh,
silver.
no, but that was like the last.
Cal.
Gert had the last spear and
Oh.
she gave it to Cal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Deal with it.
Is there anything I can do?
She like holds it up to his lips. Like, come on, buddy. You got it. You know the rules.
And so do I. Okay. Anyways.
Did we just get rickrolled in game?
Maybe.
Wow.
Now
did-
it's
I was
Bar
the
night.
first
Now
one.
it's
No.
Bar night.
No.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Moral's gonna go get one more beer to nurse for the rest of the night. Does anyone want anything?
I still
Cal?
got this bog grog.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna enjoy that bog grog that
Is it like that good? Should I like nurse one of those instead?
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna drink the other half that I didn't pour.
Cal?
Mhm.
Nothing? Not even the dragon's breath?
No.
Come on. Like,
thank
when
you.
else do we do this? Loosen up.
No, I don't think I could. I thank you, but no.
Hold on.
Fine.
What if I jumped into the hole and then told you
No.
what was in it and then I
No.
flew back up?
No. I do believe that is not called for.
Is that not okay?
That is very much not okay.
I
I
don't think they'll let us.
do not
stay.
think you would survive any
I
of
can-
that.
But I can fly. I can fly in the dark.
Don't do it.
No, I think.
Just
I think
don't.
yeah,
Also,
I think
we have our
maybe-
balloon packs. But
Okay, again, I can levitate 3 ways. That doesn't mean I'm going to try it on any.
No, bud.
Okay.
I'm going to go get. Was it Bog Grog? Bog Grog.
Bog
For myself.
Grog.
With the same bartender I talked to the first time. And then if there's anything here that doesn't include an alcohol, I'm going to get 5 of those. Just to like chill us back down.
Just in case.
Yeah.
You said the cheap beer?
No, just something with anti-alcohol. That's like a
Anti.
water, but I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think they serve water here.
There's
you
You have
don't
a
drink water.
lemonade.
There's water. Yeah.
All right, I will get some waters.
And
They'll
that's
be
free.
questionable. What?
Yeah.
Wild.
Whoa.
I like free.
Free taste.
Another hair
great.
flip. Something like that. And I'll buy my bog grog. It's another gold.
Awesome.
How much was the one bog grog?
1 silver.
Great. 2 silver. I'm writing it all down for my brain. And I'll take mine over and then hand out the waters because safety. Okay, now what? How about stories? Someone tell a good story from like before we all met each other.
yeah, I put my head on Cal's shoulder and I said, "Hey, you should tell a story because you don't tell stories, and I want to hear your
Yeah.
stories."
I want to hear more
Tell
about the
me a
spaghetti
story.
guy.
You don't know about the spaghetti guy.
Tell me a story, Cal. I want a story.
Out of character, the spaghetti guy.
The thing that really he liked like noodles or something.
You like
I remember.
spaghetti.
Oh.
That's the one thing we know about you.
Yeah, that was like.
But you guys, wait, you guys don't even know that about him. I
We
only
don't know that
him.
about you.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
okay.
were in the wagon and I was like, "What's your favorite food?" And somehow spaghetti came up because like I think someone's intestines. I don't know. It's something ruined spaghetti for you, I do believe. And it was the best. I think it ruined
That's what it was.
spaghetti for you.
Keep
So
talking.
you don't even
guys.
like spaghetti.
That's what
Whoops.
it was.
I don't remember that.
Great. Tell a good story.
What type of story would you want to be?
Tell me a nice story about your mom.
That's cute.
Oh.
Fine.
It was
happy-
nice.
A happy memory from before we met.
Yeah.
That's all. Anything across the board. Happy memory before we met. This is a bonding experience. Smash.
Mahogany. No.
It's fucking.
Fucking love that. So good.
Hold on, give me a second.
Does everyone else have one that's like in their brain?
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, Whirl, you might have met this person. One day when we were on patrol, out towards the forest towards the east, we were walking around, and there's this young bard who was having trouble with his acts that he was doing. A young elf druid, all the way from one of those enchanted forests, and yes, the poor fellow suffered from stage fright, something fierce, and we all kind of gathered round my company of 20 or so and decided to sort of help him out and play the audience with him. And well, it all would have worked out well, except his act was terrible. Could not sing, could not tell a joke, but we all sort of, gave him the support that he needed and coached him through some things to get over some of the stage fright. And well, he was quite a nice young man, and I had hoped to see him go on to perform many great shows and performances. Well, we soon met up with another party, another company, and this young dwarf ranger right from the dry lands came by, and well, he really knows how to party, and so he kind of got everyone all rowdy, and well, that other poor bard, he fell from a tree limb and broke his arm, couldn't perform anymore. But
Like ever?
It seemed like it was a severe break. Our medic on staff had quite the challenge of trying to replace it. But funny enough, I did hear that this young bard did end up going back home and becoming a ventriloquist. Without the use of his one arm, he just kind of stuck a puppet over it and mastered the use of some magical means and moved the puppet, just kind of shimmying his arm around a little bit, and he could still use his hand to move some of the pedals and things, and it all seemed to work out. He's doing his puppeteering ventriloquist act somewhere out east, and doing pretty successful the last time I heard. So quite proud of them.
What is his name? Just so I remember. I don't believe I've met a ventriloquist bard gentleman with only one arm. I do believe I remember.
One functioning arm.
One functioning
Yes,
arm.
the one functioning arm. I believe his name was Genmeyer Nalo.
Yeah, no, it's not ringing any bells.
Oh my god.
I
Have you heard of this Genmeyer Nalo?
I wonder if you're playing on a name I've heard.
I don't know how many random names does the random name generator
Oh, are you
Oh,
random
so that you
generator?
can come up
Okay.
with similar names.
Oh
Was
my
it a random
god.
name generator or was it a random
Funny.
Wikipedia article? Because I swear that also works very well.
Oh
Good.
my god, Cal.
Master story.
You. I need to give you an auto success. It's just like auto success. Forget inspiration. You get an auto success on any upcoming check or save for that lovely story.
Wonderful.
Oh god, Cal has the win button.
That's the win button.
Well, it's only one.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? More drinking games, more stories. What do you want to do?
I'm down for either, but stories are pretty cool.
Trying to think of a story
mean-
that a good story.
I guess I
It
have
should be
a.
better. This is an eloquence part.
I guess I have somewhat of a story. It's not anywhere as entertaining, but it's just kind of a memory that popped up. It was one afternoon. I want to say it was around 7 to 8 years ago. Limor and I were we were out for a stroll along the temple's grounds, and this was, strangely enough, the first time I had ever seen a baby bird being pushed out of its nest so it can learn how to fly. And at that point, I had asked her something along the lines of, "But what if it can't? What if it can't fly?" And she had said that most of the time that doesn't happen. There's usually enough assurance that the bird will fly. There's just when it comes down to what it needs to do, usually it'll work up the ability to get it done. And I guess that has stuck with me a little bit since that day. Starting to think that this was me getting pushed out of the nest.
That's adorable. Well,
Taryn,
you'd
have an
actually
auto
know how to
success.
fly.
What?
Oh my god. Any more? Do we have any more stories?
You guys
Wait,
know
you
where
See if
we're
I can get
off?
this to work. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
So I'm going to tell a story about my friend Quicker. He is he's a friend of mine. He's another entertainer. He's an Aarakocra. He's a rogue. He does lots of dumb shit. He's collecting things. He's all over the place. He's talking to everybody. He's doing all the things. It's been great. And this was years ago when we were still like, flirting and stuff. And he was making some food off somewhere, and I was outside waiting to like show up, and there's this cat outside, and I see this cat, and he's like, never talked about having a cat, and I'm trying to figure out, it's a really good actual story, but I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. So he's really good at like sending you like mental images, like whoop, whoop, whoop. Like he just does that. I don't know why people can do that. You know how magic is wild to me, even though I am also magic. So I'm like yelling at him like, hey, what's this fucking, like there's this cat that like really looks like it wants to be inside of his place, and this cat is outside, and I am like, oh yeah, I'm just like hanging out waiting for you to come back from the store with stuff. And there's this cat outside, and he sends me a mental image of him holding the cat, and he goes, you mean this cat? And I'm like, oh yeah, tight. That's clearly his cat because it's outside, and I have now seen an image of him with the cat. So I'm like, cool. And so he's like, by the way, key's under the door. And so I like get into the place and I bring the cat inside because clearly the cat belongs there. And I'm like, cool. I message him like, by the way, I have your cat. I brought your cat inside. And he's like, awesome, I'm on my way home. And the next thing I hear is, yeah, that's not my cat. So I'm now have trapped this cat inside this gentleman's house. And the cat is like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know. So I let the cat back out of the house. And then we had dinner.
Fun.
Is the cat
Sure.
okay? What happened to the
Oh,
cat?
the cat's totally fine. It was just like a cat that just like chills in the neighborhood and like everyone happens to be around. You know, like general neighborhood cat, but this like fucking asshole quicker decided to like take a big, have already had a mental image of him holding the cat that he decided to send to me.
He
It
didn't
tricked
think
me
that,
into believing that it was his cat.
he didn't think that you could understand that's his cat.
Yeah, of course it would be his cat. Why else would you take a picture of you holding a cat inside of your own home?
Exactly.
The play tricks.
Anyway, that motherfucker. We're still very good friends.
With a that motherfucker, world gets an auto success too.
Yes.
Amazing.
And don't feel pressured, guys. If you don't want to tell your own stories,
Yeah.
you still get an inspiration from
Yay!
all the shenanigans and stories that have happened tonight anyway, so.
I mean, I feel like there's gotta be a story somewhere in my repertoire. Do you have anything, or?
I mean, yeah, I've got stories of shenanigans that my brother and I used to get up to.
Yeah,
Go
sibling
for it.
shenanigans.
Yes.
I will think on mine.
Okay, sure. So, I feel like I've established our family makeup previously. So it's very obvious, and holds up the parchment that has Vin's likeness on it. My brother and I look nothing alike. Probably shouldn't come as a shock, but we are not blood related. I know. Just
That's crazy. What?
crazy. Absolute nonsense.
Could have fooled me.
Also, and she'll like hold the parchment a little bit stiffer to kind of reveal the empty side. This, and it'll show kind of an older dwarf woman. That's my mom. Again, super not actually related, but like they're the family that I've known for a long time. Basically since I was an infant and could form memories. So we're kind of like a nomadic tribe of people, just a bunch of, kind of an amalgamation of a bunch of different kinds of people living outside of Silvery Moon. And Silvery Moon's kind of like a nice place. Like, it's got a really hoity-toity part of the city that Vin and I would kind of sneak into every once in a while. And there were multiple times, but I'll tell you of one particular instance in which we broke into someone's house and stole shit. So we'd been like casing a home for quite some time. Had seen like the servants come and go from their quarters and saw the family that resided in this home. And it just so happened that one day the family was like off. Maybe they were at like a local function, or maybe they were traveling to Waterdeep. Who knows? But they weren't there. And it was kind of a skeleton crew of who actually was still in the home. So Vin and I waited until it was pitch black out. And snuck in through the servants' quarters. And at that point, we hadn't really like seen the interior of the home. We'd only been like waiting, hiding in trees to get a good bird's eye view of like what was inside this home whenever they actually happened to open the curtains. But there was one room in particular that had this massive piano and a harp in it that we just absolutely wanted to check out because it looked like everything was extremely expensive in there. So we went in through the servants' quarters, were so fucking quiet. And yet still, I feel like people heard us, but like didn't pay us any attention because it's like, they're employed there. They don't really care. It's whatever. But it took us like 30 minutes to get through this fucking mansion of a home to try and find this one room. When I tell you this place was like a maze, absolutely. Like, none of the corridors or the rooms really made sense. Like, it was extremely confusing. But eventually we got into this one room where all of these instruments and, places of study, like in the corner, and bits and baubles were kind of laid about. And I remember just like sitting there at the harp and just kind of playing with it for a while. And Vin was just like throwing shit everywhere, trying to find good, valuable stuff that we could hawk at the market. I don't even know how long I was actually at this harp, but eventually he found some good shit. We snuck back out and headed straight for someone we could pawn the stuff off on. Little did we know that the things that Vin had taken had identifiable markings on them, so it was very easy to see that this was not ours, if that wasn't entirely evident. So we kind of got in trouble a little bit and had to pick up chore duty around the Nomad clan a little bit in order to pay back our dues for that, but we got into some shit when we were kids. This is great.
Yay! Yay! Shit!
Nice.
Hey, there.
Woo.
Woo!
Auto success for Iz.
I'm not gonna lie. I fully forgot that you actually used to steal shit.
Oh yeah. No, we got better and better as time went on, and eventually we're able to cover our tracks and sell stuff. And help pay for our family and people that were coming in. That was our main source of income.
So, okay, I do have a memory. So, as you may have known, I'm a bit of a potty mouth. I do curse.
What?
Blasphemy.
This is
Impossible.
This is also a true story, but this is going to come from Gert remembering, this is one of her first memories of being with her parents and stuff. My mother always told me that this was the moment she knew that I was going to be a potty mouth for the rest of my life. So we had this very long table that was about yay high, right? It was counter height, or
Ooh.
yeah, yay high. And I, as a child, used to just run. I would stand against the wall, I would run full force and just miss it. And as I grew, my parents knew that one of these days it wasn't gonna miss. And then one day, boom, boom, flat on my back. And I sat up and I went, God damn it.
That's not even one of the bad ones.
And my father looked at me and he said, yep, that was me. And that is when my parents knew that I was gonna curse for the rest of my life.
Yay!
Gert, the life
Amazing.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh. That is
Jeez.
Excellent.
amazing.
Yep. True story.
All right. Well, I think that is a perfect time to say that the night reaches its apex, and all of you continue the night of storytelling and regaling each other and being silly and floppy and drunk. But then we go back to the academy, to the dormitory area that you've been given a restroom. Guest
Room to rest.
Guest room, yeah.
And we will fade to black for the jovial evening.
Yay!
And get to the next morning, well rested. You get your long rest. Oh, that lined up with the music perfectly.
It
That was
really did.
beautiful.
That was amazing.
Yay!
That was
So-
It was
fun.
meant
So
to
we are
be.
no longer exhausted?
You get everything from the long rest. So if you
Yes.
had only one level of exhaustion, that goes away. If you got temporary hit points, that also goes away. But
Okay.
everything else as well. And we are going to awaken. I'll take you back to the Waterdeep map. That is hands down the best role playing experience I've had, and I've had
That
some
is-
good ones.
That was so fun. I'm glad we actually got like a moment to full on talk to each other in character about stuff that
Absolutely.
wasn't plot.
Pretty
Yeah.
tight. Kind of unhinged, but in a
Yeah.
good way.
In the best
You,
possible
you have
way.
to unhinge it like a skosh.
It's a night of
Just a
drinking.
A little
smidge.
bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely unhinged. Okay, so we get to not creepy music because creepy things are not happening. We get to the next
Oh my
morning
God.
and you awaken ready to go. It sounded like you wanted to talk with Braylon before
Yes.
heading back at the
Oh,
very
yeah.
least.
We're
if
gonna
not
share
other things
We're
as
gonna
well.
share breakfast with him.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Yes.
Black Dragon?
Here
Uh-oh.
we go.
That was for the magic missile wand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, to replenish?
Yeah, I'm uncharging it.
You unplugged it from its charger. Oh my God.
All right, so you intend to just have breakfast with them, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, food actually gets brought to you all at the sound balancing with this is so difficult sometimes. At the place you're staying. So the room that you're in is like just down a hallway, not very far from this sort of main common room that you were in, meeting with everyone the night before, and you're instructed to sort of go in this area, and you get breakfast before seeing anybody else other than oh shoot, names are always so hard. Where'd it go? Terrasil, and the three faction leaders. But at one point, Mother Yolantha will come in with the very excited, very boisterous Braylon, who, upon entering, looks right at Whirl and says, "Lady!"
Hello.
and like runs up to you and absolutely leaps at you to give you a big bear hug.
I'm being attacked by a child. How's it going, kid? Fuzzy thing in my face.
I'm so happy you guys are here.
Yay!
I'm gonna have to do this voice for God knows how long.
I mean, I don't believe he has had this voice before, so
He
he
has.
could. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember that.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Oh
bud,
my
how
god,
you doing?
hey.
Hey guys, this is great. I'm going to this voice now. We're doing this.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Checks out.
The magic is so wild that it's changing his vocal cords.
There
It's
you go.
Crazy. Whoa.
He's gonna be like this by the end of the.
I'll take puberty for 500.
So, buddy, we need to say thank you because you made us, well, you made a potion that made us all feel much better.
Oh, you had made potions? Which ones?
Whichever ones make you feel better.
The vitality ones, the
The
good
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, the minor
Oh,
vitality
so that made
one?
you not tired anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a cool one. That was fun. Right, Tirasil? That's the one you showed me. But,
Are you liking it here?
Tirasil is gonna have like, this whole time he's been like super serious and at moments kind of stern, but he's got like a completely different look now. He's like sitting at the edge of the room with his arms crossed, but he's got this like perpetual smirk on his face.
I think somebody likes kids.
Goodness. So, are you having fun here?
Yeah, this is the best.
Awesome.
Do you want to
Your
see my
favorite part?
workshop?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Also,
Wait,
Hi, I
Sarah,
don't-
can I take them to my workshop, please? Okay, because you said please, yes.
Mm.
And he'll give you guys a wink.
I
Taryn, you were gonna say something?
was just gonna say, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm blue now. I used to be yellow.
Did you? out of game, I guess, or out of character. Did you actually turn purple when you did the thing, or was that just a joke?
That was just me saying I think I'm turning purple
Okay.
because weird shit was happening. I'm
Too
not
bad.
actually
I was really
purple
stoked
yet.
about it. Continue.
But yeah, I would say that to him.
Yeah, I remember all of you. It's been super fun.
What's your favorite part?
We're glad.
Yeah.
Say again?
What's your favorite thing about being here? What's the most fun?
My favorite part is the workshop. Because I can do whatever I want and don't have to worry about the safety restrictions.
Those are things a 10-year-old would say.
And he's definitely gonna look the opposite direction of Tirasil as he says that.
But did you break anything on accident?
Oh, I've broken lots of stuff.
No, that's fine. It means it means you're finding stuff out, right? That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, learning
how
magic
to
is
not
so much
break it.
fun.
Yeah.
You're walking down the hall as he's saying, he's basically skipping as you're going.
As he skips, I'm gonna cast levitate on him, so he skips into the air.
Whoa!
As you do that, he's actually gonna look back at you and say, "Wait, I don't need help with that anymore."
Oh, that's terrifying.
This kid.
He's going to
The death of us.
do a little skip to the right and then
BBG right
twinkle
here.
toes to the left and then throw his hands up and clap right in front of himself and he's gonna float.
Is it just us and Braylon now?
No, Yolantha and Tirasil and the other elf are still with you.
Cool. Okay. I keep walking.
All right, he's going to go to a door that is actually it's a double door. In a pretty obvious central location off of that main room that you guys were in before. And as he opens it up, you're going to see, as I accidentally click over my notes, okay. What can only be described as the ultimate kids' palace / playground. There's going to be all sorts of little animated things twirling around, like little toys that seem to defy the laws of physics. Several alchemy stations with projects that seem to be in progress. Another couple of tables with a bunch of notes and papers kind of scattered all over the place. And you can easily tell that there's a mix of just random drawings in between those. And throughout the room, there'd also be random floating objects. And then you can see this sort of aura across all of the walls, projecting inward.
Ah, it's like that.
Whoa.
That's like the force field.
The Methals, which is also, yes, a
Methal.
force field.
You spell Meathles so that I know how to spell it.
Mythals.
Say. Does anything look concerning in any of his writings and drawings?
You must define concerning for me.
Any
Like-
additional cult
like
things or any
cult-like, yeah.
phrases that we've heard that have given us pause?
Is
I just
he
wanna make sure-
trying,
He's not writing manifest death in
Or,
primordial or anything.
or become master of Earth or
Exactly.
any of that?
Yeah, no other symbols other than the one I accidentally showed him and then he wrote down too many times. Any of that kind of thing.
Okay, make an investigation check. Ash, I see you there with my Braylon's room music.
I love it so much.
It's real cute.
This place is an absolute mess.
Right.
You take at least a quick glance that you can, but you definitely don't see anything along the lines of what you've mentioned, but you know that you're not able to catch anything without
Right.
drawing attention to yourself.
Sure.
Oh, I had a question, but it slipped my mind. Never mind.
I'm trying to think what to say.
Yeah.
How do I ask a 10-year-old if he's evil?
It's like,
Oh, like that's what I'm doing.
I mean,
Can you show us any projects that you're working on right now?
Yeah, I'm learning all sorts of stuff with the Abuja. He's gonna look at Terrace.
Abjuration?
That one. I think it's gonna be harder to say it than to learn it, though.
It's a funky word. It's okay. You just gotta go through it.
And he's gonna say, "Okay, stand super still, like super still. Okay, don't move, don't move, don't move." Ah! And like panic in the last second, and like shoot this energy out of his hands. And you will be completely surrounded by a sphere of pink energy.
Oh.
And he's gonna run up to it and just like punch it. And you just hear this. Ding. Ah!
Don't hurt yourself on our behalf.
I gotta stop
That's
doing
wicked
that.
cool, though.
Oh. Yeah, that one hurt. Okay, I have my notebook so I don't punch it anymore. I gotta write it down so I don't punch it anymore. Okay. I'm okay.
I gotta write it down so I don't punch it anymore.
I gotta write.
And then he'll be like, one eye open, grimacing, like holding his hand. He'll walk over to a table that he's got a clearly active notebook of things going on, and then he'll like shake his hand out and write some stuff down, and then come back and then like clap the orb around you with both hands simultaneously, and it'll completely dissipate.
Wow. Cool.
Whoa.
Really neat.
That's really impressive, honestly. I can't do like cool pink bubble magic, and I'm jealous, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Bubble magic's pretty
I
good.
call it my gummy bubble of protection.
Gummy bubble. That's adorable. Did it smell like strawberry or anything cool like that?
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah. Very impressive.
Do you have a favorite thing that you've learned so far? Like, do you have a favorite spell?
Ooh, well, I have a favorite one. 3 times a day, ish, I think. But this one over here is really cool. And he's going to go over to a small table that is clearly the most meticulously organized. And Terrasil is going to chime in and say, yes, this is the one we have to be extra careful with. Remember?
It's terrifying.
There are a series of like mortar and pestles, and a couple of like small bowls containing stuff. It would be very difficult to tell what's in it. But he says, this one's a bone. It's okay. It's okay. They donated willingly to the order, right? Yes, Braylon, they did. I assure you they did. And he's going to take this small, maybe 1.5 inch bit of a white, just what looks like a white tube, essentially, puts it in the bowl and grinds it up a little bit, and then takes out a pinch, puts it into a vial that's over a small continual flame, and it'll poof into this like red smoke and say, potions! Yeah! And the potion turns to a purple. And then he's gonna run over to Gert with it and say, hey, try this!
I look over at who was it? Terrasil.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of give him a yes. All right, Gert takes it.
All right. As you drink it, you feel like you take about half of it down by the volume that you perceived at first, but it only goes down just a smidge. And you receive 5 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Wow. So
Gert, you look a little bit more flush.
yeah.
Yeah.
That,
You look more
nice.
vitalized. You look like you didn't drink a bunch last night.
yeah, you look like
Yeah.
last night didn't happen.
My eyes aren't as puffy.
You're not currently hankering for like a sausage sandwich. Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
So, Braylon, do you know how to make healing potions?
Well, it's pretty close to that one, right? I think so. And he's gonna like shuffle over quickly to another little notebook at this small corner of the table and flip through it. And find a page and then like flip back a few pages. And then flip forward a few more pages and say, I think I should mix these two. And then yeah.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is, if you want to mix up some healing potions, you know, just during your fun time, and maybe Yolantha can take them back to her place, and we could possibly collect them for adventures.
Tirasil is actually going to walk over as you mentioned that and like kneel next to him as he's already starting to like pull stuff over and like read the recipe and put things in, mix them up and grind things over here and put a little pinch here. And Tirasil will say, I'll tell you what, Braylon, your friends are on a very important mission and they can use your talents and practice to help them. And he'll be like, yeah, I'm helping with a mission.
This is a very 10-year-old response, and I love it so much.
This is, I love it. This is so realistic.
No, like honestly, that was kind of, I would love for all of your potions help right now, but as soon as Mother Yolantha and Tirasil tell us that you're good to go, I want you to come hang out with us for a little while. I think that would be a hoot and a half.
Oh, I think that's a terrible idea.
I think that's an absolutely awful
Again,
idea.
he still
You
needs
guys
some more
think I'm
training.
chaotic?
He still needs some more training.
Maybe I'm gonna like whisper to the side. Maybe after we're done with the cult.
He still needs some more training, but I think
One day.
One day, when you're
But
older.
In the future.
when we get done with our mission, we'll try and take you out and have
You
some
could-
more fun.
You can come in on the next campaign. Find someone to play you, and you'll be able to join us in the next adventure.
We'll do
Yeah,
a,
Who's
a
gonna play
campaign
what do you have, like
with a 15-year-old level 5 sorcerer coming in.
Oh my
You have like
god.
a what do you have like a 16 charisma? Yeah, I think.
There you go. He's gonna look at Tirasil and be like, oh, "Can I help with the mission with them too?" And like pat Braylon on the back and say, "Well, we need more practice here first, but I think that could happen someday, buddy."
Oh yeah. So yeah, any potions that you guys can offer up, or any like healing or otherwise?
Healing
we will-
especially would be great.
Yeah, healing would be
Especially
great.
would be amazing. Yeah.
But
Said the two-player.
any good things that you can pass our way, we will happily.
And hey,
Go ahead, Taryn.
I was gonna say, and if you need like anything exotic for maybe like a potion that you've really been wanting to make, we could run it by Tirasil and see if he's okay with letting you use it, and then maybe you could make some new stuff.
True.
Tiracil will actually chime in and say, well, considering our conversation yesterday, I think I could give you a few unique items to be on the lookout for.
Ooh. That'll be fun, won't it, Braylon?
Yeah, I love making potions.
Really super good at it too.
Yeah, you're like
Amazing.
super good at it.
Sweet. This is me trying to be a 10-year-old.
And succeeding
Yeah,
beautifully.
yeah.
That is, I think that was me like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're doing well. If how do I want to put this? If you ever feel like you're getting mad or grumpy or just want to be mean to somebody, you should tell Mother Yolanta.
Oh yeah,
Right
I
when
tell
you start
her,
feeling that.
and
right
I
when you
tell
start feeling
Tiracil. Uh-huh.
Perfect.
And then we do
Oh, breathing exercises.
Breathing.
and it helps
That's
a lot.
right.
So you've already felt grumpy with people?
Well, yeah, sometimes if I get picked on. But that's
Why
only
are you
happened
picking?
twice.
Everyone's getting picked on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
And we made sure that the other child knew that they were in the wrong in those situations.
Okay. Good.
hey, Braylon. If it makes you feel any better, I got picked on a lot too when I was your age.
Yeah, but now
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
super cool and color changing and magic and stuff.
Exactly, and then you can be
And
super
magic.
cool. You might not change colors, but you can.
Oh,
but you'll
man.
do a lot of real cool. Hey,
Hey,
I
you're
said
good at
maybe.
potions. You can
Maybe.
probably change
You
colors.
can probably make potions that change.
Shit, I said that to a
your
10-year-old.
Don't try it yet, but you might. You might be able to.
Okay.
Immediately going into damage control mode.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
shit, oh shit, oh shit.
All right, bud. I'm proud of you. You're doing so good.
Thanks, Gert. I'll make super cool potions for you guys.
You're the best.
We appreciate it.
Cool.
Hey, child.
Beautiful.
Dragon man. Grumpy face dragon man.
You know, I have been, through your inspiration, I've been practicing some magic myself.
Oh, what kind of magic do you do?
Cal's gonna lean down and he's gonna take a silver piece from his pack and he's gonna attempt to pull it out from Braylon's ear.
Bardic inspiration from the corner. I'm like,
Guidance.
Whoa!
I cast guidance
And
on you.
get a,
Oh my
you
god.
get a D8. If we need to make a check for something, you get a D8.
You also get a D for guidance.
This is extremely good.
This is
Excellent.
important.
Make a performance check.
Performance. Oh, okay.
You got it. It's fine. Don't worry. You have 2 dice that you get to roll extra for it.
I was hoping for
Okay.
something else. All right. So
Okay.
what's first?
D8 and a D4.
Yep.
Hey, that
Okay,
D8
okay,
is a
14.
clutch.
Okay.
It's a clutch D8.
14, and then you get that extra, and you get the D4.
That's a
Nice.
Oh yeah,
no,
Bumps it up to an
that's an
18.
14, 18, yeah.
That's an 18.
Nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. You pull a coin from behind his ear. And he's like leaning back. Like as you lean in to do it, he's like, oh.
Hilarious.
Ooh. And then you pull this coin out and he goes, you can do that too. Hey, I want to show you the thing I learned. Tirso taught me this one too. This is so cool. It's great. And he's gonna like wriggle his fingers together like this from both hands, and then like pinch one eye, stick his tongue out. He's super focused, and then just go, and he farts. Whoops! Oh, but hey, it worked. And there's a little pile of poop right behind you.
I was like, true facts, fully waiting for us to walk into this like workroom, and there was just gonna be like drawings everywhere. That's all I was expecting.
Tirasil's gonna chime in and say, "Well, I don't think that was the intended effect," and
That was
wave his hand, and it's completely gone. We'll keep working on that one.
Fully the intended effect. This is a 10-year-old.
So that he 100% meant to do that.
Well, your coin was better than that. I'll keep practicing.
It was pretty silly,
This is
though.
really good, though. I don't know.
That was pretty good, but usually it's much bigger than that. And Cal's gonna give Braylon the silver piece and just say, use this to help with any of the supplies you need, or maybe a treat or something like that to help you focus on getting better. You are doing very well, and I think you'll be a fine magic user.
Oh, cool! This will be my super special Dragon Guy Cal coin, and he'll like plop in his palm and slap it right in the middle of this table.
Nice. Is it heads or tails?
Is it heads or
heads.
tails?
Oh, okay.
Is it a dragon head?
But
Okay.
tails never fails.
No,
That's why I like tails.
I'm not doing the currency thing. It's just heads.
Okay.
Cool. What now? What else do we want to talk to Braylon about?
That's all I had.
All right.
I think we're good. I'm gonna say to the group, do we want to ask Braylon about the dagger and see if he knows anything that we don't?
No.
No, I didn't think
We
so.
don't. We'll probably just swing it around and do something stupid about it.
Yeah.
What if he just made it better? What if he made it a better dagger?
We've got a dude for that. We've got a dude that does daggers. We got a dagger dude.
Oh yeah,
dude.
dagger dude.
Was there anything else in Waterdeep that folks wanted to do?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I fully forgot in the moment, but remembered later checking my notes, that there's 2 parts to the whole genie curse thing. And so I have to smash a pot.
Okay.
So I guess I will look at Terrasail and be like, hey, can we borrow a room for like a bit?
What for?
I need to smash a pot. I need to smash a pot.
We wouldn't want to get like glass everywhere and make it, metal shards, make it messy for everyone.
Madam, I can assure you that despite our short time of knowing each other, there's no need to hide behind the veil quite so much. I would suggest that within the walls of Waterdeep, this does not occur. I don't personally anticipate or expect anything bad to happen, but we do have more rules and regulations here than you might have in other places. So I would suggest you take that elsewhere.
Fair.
Yes. I can wait. I don't even know if he can, but we'll figure it out.
If I understand what it is you are referring to, then your intended effect should work anywhere.
Yes,
But we have a thing about denizens of the elemental planes in this vicinity. Surely you would understand.
Yes, I was just hoping that, like, I mean, we're in literally a safe room right now, and maybe we've stepped right outside. We've stepped right outside. You guys clearly have set up protections so that, like, things can't just. You guys clearly have protection set up, and I don't want what will happen from this pot smashing to hurt anyone else. And I was hoping that we could use the, this facility and the power here to help that if something happened. We're like 5 very capable people, and
You intend to free your father from his anchor.
yeah. Yes.
If this one's memories are to be trusted, which this was magic of my own making, so I have no reason not to, I don't believe you have anything to worry about. But in this place, those very wards, those very protections, would attack him as soon as he manifested.
Yep. Understood.
If I may, I would suggest that you do this in a place that you feel comfortable, that you trust, but also that you are not around others. Not because I feel that he would be a legitimate danger to anyone, but because of common perceptions about what he is.
Totally. That's why I was hoping to do it here. Because it felt safer than, like, an inn or, like, a forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that it can't be the case. At least not within these walls.
Sure. Understood.
We want to go see Renwick.
Speak.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say, speaking of which, when we leave, we're not gonna be like, we won't die on the exit like we would have if we just tried to come in with the weapon, right?
No, as I said, I will personally handle your exit, and then upon returning, if you should at any point, if you contain such things, my own transportation will make sure that you pass through the wards unharmed.
Should we
Thank
just
you.
like leave those things here or store them somewhere else so that doesn't happen? What are
If
you
you are
thinking?
going to what we know as what we believe are the points of origin, then I would suggest you take them with you, in case decisions
Fair.
have to be made.
Okay. Cool.
And you did give that whole explanation of they might only be able to be destroyed at their point of origin. So,
Right.
Kala.
Needed to readjust and
Fair.
so
rest herself.
we talked about that excavation, but we also want to go see Renwick. Should we take them with us, or should we just schedule that at a different time?
Ooh.
Oh, the excavation of Scarlet Moon.
Yeah.
Wasn't it agreed that they would just go?
Yeah, that's what I was under the impression of.
Okay.
The factions are sending some operatives to go check that
Okay.
out.
Oh, so that's already happening. Okay.
Hey.
Do they have directions? I don't think we full on gave them the location. I think it was just in the.
But you gave him the
desert
map.
valley.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
can
you
show 'em the
thought
map.
about the map. Did
Okay.
you not think about the map? I don't
I
remember.
mean, I did think about the map, but I didn't know if
And,
they
and
would have
that's
gotten
such a
it. Yeah.
fine enough detail. We just role played through the whole thing. I'm gonna say that yes,
Okay.
they got the spot. You're good.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It would just be terrifying if they just found another place where exploding hell fire
Right.
things just
Yep.
were there.
Here's a stupid question then. Can you guys take us, since we've given you the map, could you plop us outside one of the locations on our map, or do we have to go back to Red Larch? Does that have to be something that you are more aware of?
If you can show me a precise location on a legitimate map, I can put you there.
Better
Cool.
question to you guys. Would Renwick be okay with having us just kind of like teleport in?
I mean, like, he'll plop us like 30 feet outside.
Yeah, we'll go to the point that we were when we got there originally.
Yeah, well, after the
Okay.
like bottleneck thing, just like
Yeah.
in the open
Where
spot.
we're in like that like just outside of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That makes
You're not
sense.
you're not gonna drop us in a cave. That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Might
That
get
does sound-
stuck in some rock. Just your
Yeah.
arm is in there.
And then
that's
that's
not
the
great.
end of the campaign. 127 hours later.
127
Yep.
hours. Yeah. So should I message Renwick and say that we're coming so that he knows we are there and he's not like out going somewhere else doing stuff?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. I mean, he doesn't really venture too far outside of his quarters, and that
Allegedly.
area. Yeah, allegedly. Fair.
With the barrier, like
Mm.
Ooh,
expanding
yeah.
and stuff, he might be going other places. So
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
that was the main reason. Because otherwise, I feel like we could just walk in. But so I'm gonna cast sending, and then I don't think it really needs to be too detailed. Just like, hi Renwick, we want to talk. Is that okay? Should be there in a couple minutes. That's syllables. Should be there in a couple
Couple
minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Uh, thanks for all the stuff. That's the 25.
Okay. You will understand immediately message received, and very quickly, just the words, please come in.
Please come in. He doesn't get any less ominous, does he?
Nah, he's cool like that.
Renwick puts on the don't care shades.
Yeah, that's what's up.
One of those
Please
mental
come in.
images you were talking about, Oral.
Yes.
What?
Oh my god.
Yes.
God.
This hurts my body a little bit.
I love this.
Yes, it's the actual things.
It's nuts.
That's
God,
so
yeah.
good.
Technology, man.
Oral, I got one of those mental images you were talking about last night. I don't know how I feel.
Like a dream.
Like a
Revenge
dream.
frame images.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you are ready, then Tirasil will gather you to a point and ask you to stand in a circle.
Tirasil, real quick. Just so you know, I want to make sure this is clear. This is the Lich guy. He's friendly.
He's
looked
super
through the
cool.
memories, right? He's cool. Don't feel threatened. Just be nice.
I don't think
This
he's
is his
sticking
home.
around.
If I've learned anything from what we've discussed and seen since yesterday, it's that I can and should trust your judgment.
Good.
Just
Sick.
be good.
Mhm.
And he's going to wave both of his hands like in a crossing motion in front of him. And this sigil, sort of runic symbol, will appear very similarly to what Mother Yolantha did. He'll push his hands to the ground just as she did, and he will step out of it and give you a quick wave. And all of you will have a slightly different experience. Instead of the jolting instant travel motion, you will simply feel like a wave has rushed over you. And you will appear in the front of Sacred Stone Monastery. And that's where we should probably call it a night.
It's a good call.
Probably, but like,
But, oof,
yeah.
What a
Oh my God.
session!
Yay!
That was
Still
So
no
good.
combat, but it's so good. Oh my God.
Easily the best role-playing experience I've had in role-playing games to date.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Definitely.
Shenanigans
oh my God,
abound.
yes.
All right, so schedule is going to be weird for the next month ish because holiday stuff, but we will be back soon, at least one time before Christmas. And then ideally after that, we're kind of back onto our regular every other week thing, but details coming. Easiest way to see it is going to be Twitter at my Twitter handle, that Magic Juice. It's exactly as you see it on the profile here on the Twitch page. But until next time, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.